Welcome to Grabine State Park, home of the Grabine Music Muster. Though music's not the only thing going on here, there's a host of other things to do, and we're going to discover a few of them over the next few minutes. As usual, my family has set up tents and our camper trailer, but there are plenty of other accommodation options available at Grabine, including bunk rooms with a fantastic camp kitchen. There are different styles of cabins, bungalows and on-site vans, and most have a great view over Lake Wyangala. You can even set up your caravan right on the banks of the lake, or if you want to experience the ultimate water's edge accommodation, there is houseboats available. But because it's Music Muster weekend, most people are camped within walking distance of the music arena, so that when the sun sets over the lake and the moon settles into position, they have a front row seat. One of the highlights of the Grabine Music Muster is the talent quest. This is where up-and-coming artists and people from the public can get up and have a go at singing a song. With lots of prize money on offer and Lee Forster and his band providing backup for the talented performers, it's an entertaining night. The second heat of competition continues the next morning, and some of the crowd are really getting into it. Later in the weekend, there will be some big country music stars, and we'll come to that soon. But in the meantime, the talent quest looks like fun. With a decent audience watching, I think I'll have a go myself. On the way to Grabine, there's a good chance you'll come through the historic town of Crookwell. Established in the early 1800s, the town has a typical country pace. There's also an unusual business here in town that is a must to see. This popular sock factory takes the wool from local farmers and turns it into socks. And if you're lucky, you can even get a peek at the sock machines at work. Crookwell is a great place to stop on the way to Grabine, and with a park right in the middle of town with electric barbecues, it's an ideal spot for a picnic. Just outside town is the Crookwell Wind Farm. There are 8 huge turbines that are definitely worth a look. But let's head back to Grabine.
I love fishing, and we're going to go right now.
My 3 brothers are all heading out onto the lake to do a bit of fishing.
I'm fishing!
There is an annual fishing competition here, so that must mean there are plenty of fish, but they don't seem to be biting. If you have a boat and want to head further west, you can visit the Wyangala Dam wall. But what are you doing with that worm, Cameron?
I'm going to fish with it with this fishing rod.
Okay, so you're not going to give up on fishing just yet, hey? If fishing is not your thing, there are plenty of other things to do down on the dam, like bird watching. For a bit more action, water skiing is a good option. You could also go for a swim, or maybe just read a good book. Depending on when you come to Grabine, you might be lucky enough to catch the Grabine Music Muster, where some of the best country rock bands and artists hit the stage for over 8 hours of full-on entertainment. Next up is Steve Ford, who was born just around the corner in Cowra and is a former farmer and bareback bronco rider, but now a big music hit with a #1 album. The crowd is getting ready for another country rock star, Adam Brand. With multiple #1 country singles and 6 albums to his name, he's a huge crowd favourite, especially singing What a Life. But not every weekend is Music Muster. If you have access to a 4-wheel drive, you can get right up on the hilltops overlooking Lake Wyangala and the whole of the park. Grabine is such a wild and rugged place. Just look at it! It really is a spectacular place. If you're feeling fit, there is plenty of bushwalking to do, or you could take advantage of the network of roads around Grabine that are perfect for bike riding. Maybe some tennis on one of the 2 courts available. Or what about a bit of archery? So as you can see, Grabine State Park has plenty to offer. Whether you come for the music muster, water sports, or just for a relaxing weekend, you're sure to have a great time. Just like Nathan seems to be with 4 times Australian whip cracking champion Andrew Mooney. So head out to Grabine. It's great.